I just posted on the feed this new, I always say new antique piece, and that is just like doesn't that cancel everything out? New and antique. New to us antique pieces. Did I step on your tail? It is the same place from the same friend that we got this piece from and the angel from my stories last night. I am going to, once I incorporate them in, I'm going to be sharing. So I wrote a post on this if you want to take a friend who we bought this stuff off of told us that this one was for sale. And Deb and I both were like, oh my gosh, we have something similar. It's bigger and it's not as cool in storage. So who knows if that one will be sold, but we absolutely fell in love with this one. The detail in the whole thing is just gorgeous. I wanted to show you what I chose to decorate this cabinet with. This is Majolica ware. I only have like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 pieces of this. They didn't used to be, but they're pretty pricey now. As is everything else and all antique things. But I think I got this one at a garage sale for $5. I think that one was maybe $1. This one I think I got on Mercari. I think I got this one at a garage sale for $5 as well a couple years ago. And then with this one, I put this little whatever stem pick. I don't know what these bunch. But this looks really real. I love this one. If it's still available and I can find the link, I will. But it, to me, it looks so real, and I think it's because of all of this. So let me grab the link if it's available. And then I put this little riser here to hold the candlesticks. I don't know if this riser is available anymore. I do know that Wesley at the Nested Fig had tons of them. I will see if I can pull that link and post that here. These are the candlesticks to, oh no, there's a mix. This one is I believe this one is one from Amazon. And then these two are one from Pottery Barn. I will try to get both of those links and pull them. The Amazon ones are a dupe. As you know, notice I could barely tell. I think maybe, hell, I don't know. I'll pull both and put it here. Every time I share these candles, I always get questions as to if they're real or they're fake. These are real and I love them. They're my favorite. I've used them for years. They burn very slow. They're beeswax. You can get them on Amazon. I will see if they're available. I'm going to share these because this is one of my favorite gadgets from Amazon. It is a torch lighter. They are the best. You do have to get the lighter fluid to fill it though. It's also leftover day. I'm cleaning out the fridge and making a quick lunch out of very questionable, almost going to be bad in probably 2 days, these peppers. And then I had some leftover ground turkey and some leftover tomato sauce from like spaghetti squash. And I'm going to put this with cheese and then green onions when they come out of the oven. About our leftover day a few weeks ago, you guys had funny names for it. I'm going to put a box here. Tell me what you call, like, whenever you clean out the fridge and you, like, last call. That was delicious.
Divine. I didn't know you could cook like that.
A little bit more about this piece. I'm still getting everything put together, but in relationship to where in relationship. What is it, Deb?
Relationship.
Having relations.
Everybody likes to have relations.
Anyways, I backed it up against this white piece. So it's like every single time I show Ivy in stories and show her running around in the yard, like tearing around, getting the zoomies, people cannot believe that she is 10 and a half. Some of you probably know the story, but we switched her to the farmer's dog food. probably about, oh my gosh, 5 years ago, and her health has never been better. Before switching to the Farmer's dog food, there were many days that she didn't even eat. And if she would eat, she would throw it up. But ever since we switched her to fresh dog food, she stopped that. It comes frozen like this in packets, and you feed them one per day. As you can see, this is her while we are preparing this. Preparing as I mean put it in a bowl. She eats one time per day, but if your dog is used to eating twice per day, you can just divide it in half and give half in the morning and half at night. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks delicious. Ivy's food smells as delicious as it looks. We get her the turkey recipe. What I love is that it is delivered directly to our door, and I know that it is healthy, nutritious, human grade food that is really good for her.
Yummy, 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 in my tummy. Yummy, 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 yum, yum, yum. Yummy, 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 in my tummy. Yummy, 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 yum, 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 yum. Pancakes and waffles.
I always tell my friends who have dogs who are either overweight, low energy, stomach problems to just try it. I have a link that you can get 50% off of your first order. Try the Farmer's Dog. It changed her life. I think someone needs Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I need Mary Had a Little Lamb, a Big Mac, a large fry, a sundae, a milkshake.
And a fifth of vodka. Surprise! We just got a follow-up from someone, from a company.
It rarely happens anymore.
That doesn't even happen. They don't even return your call, let alone follow up. I said on our reel earlier today that I said on my last reel that I would talk about when I started collecting antiques and why. You're really focused on necks today. I have collected them since I was probably 19. I started going to garage sales and auctions. You could pick up huge cabinets for $10. You could pick up dressers for $3. So I thought you were going to start doing this again. So back then it was kind of like a really fun thing to go hunt for antique pieces and see how inexpensively I could get them. And I furnished my entire house with them. We actually still have some of the pieces that I bought. Let me show you one. One piece that I bought when I was probably, I don't know, maybe 20. This piece right here, I had the top of this first and it set on the ground, and I just had like different pieces of like pottery and stuff that I got at auctions for cheap. Like at the end, when you'd buy a whole box for $1, I'd pick out some stuff and give the rest to other people. And then I actually have a whole story about this that I'll put a post here if you're interested on how we found the bottom. This is another piece that I had early on, I'd say early 20s. This one has the coolest story. It's actually kind of unbelievable. I'm going to put the link here to that story. And then when did you start liking them?
Well, I really never did like them because I didn't grow up with them. So I always like knew. And then my lovely bride came into my life and changed all of my perspective on antiques. Now we love them.
She looked very angry when she said that because she's not in a good mood. I think it's your hormones. Oh, that too.
It's going to rain all week. Whatever.
There could be worse fish to fry. Is that what they say?
I'm not sure where I bought my first antique piece or if you gave it to me. Do you remember? And then I started collecting a brown antique bowls.
Yes, I'll show you those.
My first.
These are the brown mixing bowls that we collected and put in Deb's home. And then I had the yellow ones in mine. but we have quite a bit of these. These are the ones we used to be able to pick up for a couple dollars. Half the time she left the prices on them. Oh, there. I can't even read that. $8? Yes, $8. She always left her price tags on. And I don't even know if I've ever shown you, I collected these spools when I was, that's one of my first collections when I started, like the rolling pins and all of that. Anyway, that's where we got started, how we got started. And as you can see, we still have them and still collect them. I don't think I'll ever change. Do you?
No.
I see people on this app flipping from like one style to a completely different style.
Wait, with antiques?
Or they'll just get rid of all their antiques and go modern. And then
No.
I can't. Like, it's not in me.
Me neither. I love our stuff.
I do too. It's just not in me to do that. I don't understand that.
I need a nap.